Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday, and every Sunday and Thursday I like to talk about FBA enrollment. Right, so yeah, let me just get straight into it, and I'll explain what today's video is about shortly now. So we as a company if you've watched any of the videos before, you'll see that we do various things. One of the things that we do is that we provide, we are a supplier based in the UK. We're a printing company. We offer things like print on demand, and we manufacture our own products, and we allow resellers to resell those products on the likes of eBay, Etsy, Amazon, including FBA, and also via their own Shopify stores. Now, if you just head to our website, the link will be in the description. You can go to the menu of our site and you can just find all the various services that we offer if you do want to start working with us at the end of this video. Now, in terms of what I'm going to share with you today, today is all about FBA. We have a very large catalogue of products. Like I said, they are our own brands, and we allow you guys to resell them through FBA, which is Fulfilment by Amazon. I'm assuming if you've arrived at this video, you do know what FBA is, you know how it works, so I won't really explain in too much detail about Amazon FBA itself. I will just explain about the two ways in which you can start benefiting from Fulfilment by Amazon through the means of reselling our products on the Amazon UK marketplace. Now, we offer two programs for FBA resellers. One is what we call an active FBA program, and the other is a passive FBA program. And I will explain to you now the difference between the two. There are some very key differences between the two, but if we just jump in, I'll explain what each of them actually mean. So if I go to the FBA enrollment page on our website, you can see this is just this link here. It's essentially how to get started with FBA enrollment. So essentially, there are two programs available to you guys. The first program is an active FBA enrollment program. Now, active FBA is, in a sense, no different to wholesale FBA, as in if you go on Google and you find a supplier that you like their products, and you want to buy their products, and you want to send those products to Amazon, so those products can be made available to prime customers, and Amazon would essentially warehouse or store, and they would fulfill your customer orders directly to the customer for you. That is essentially what wholesale FBA is. You would buy from the supplier and you would ship directly to Amazon. The only difference is with our active FBA enrollment program is that we, as the supplier, we do all the FBA prep and labeling for you, which means that when you order the product from us, we will prepare all the product in accordance with all of the FBA standards that Amazon require, and we will package and label all of the inventory that you buy from us, and we will ship it to Amazon on your behalf as often as you need us to reship inventory to Amazon. So essentially, if you want to enroll in our active FBA program, all you have to do is you have to have an Amazon seller account here in the UK or abroad. We can ship our products to Amazon fulfillment centers overseas as well. But anyway, so what you would need to do is go to our website, create a retailer account with us, which is become a reseller here. And essentially what this will do is you just fill in this form and you select Get Started with FBA Enrollment. You create an account with us. Your initial purchase with us has to be at least 500 Great British Pounds. That's the minimum spend for new FBA enrollees, regardless of whether that's active or passive FBA. So your first order needs to be £500, but after that, subsequent orders, repeat orders, can be of any value with no minimum spend. Essentially, you would, after creating an account with us, you would download our FBA catalogue, which is this in front of you here. I'll link this in the description as well. and you can also access this FBA catalog from our retailer app, which I would highly recommend anyone interested in working with us. Download this app. It's completely free. It works on desktop, laptop, or on your mobile phone, and it gives you access to all of the tools and resources, including all of our price lists for any of the services that we offer, including, for example, I can just show you now, this is our retailer app. You can download it for free on our website, and you have guides for getting started with active FBA, guides for passive FBA. It explains briefly what the difference between the two. We have our FBA Growth Opportunities Report, which is a weekly report that we put out every single week, which provides a list of our best selling, top performing products on Amazon UK Marketplace right now. And if you are looking to find great products which will just start selling straight away, then by all means download our Growth Opportunities Report every week and just make product selections and just order those products for your Amazon account. And those products are already our best performing products, and they will, they'll just start generating sales for you straight away. It's the easiest way to get started, is just to make selections off this report every week, which is why we put it out public. Anyone can view this report, and we put that new report out every single Thursday. On top of that, the Go report, or the Growth Opportunity Report, only provides about 130 or so recommendations every single week, because they are the top performing products that are highlighted from our Amazon inventory, if you like. If you want to get started, all you need to do is just download that report and just create an FBA shipment via your Amazon account, and then you use our FBA wizard, which again is available in the app, which is here, FBA wizard, buy and ship inventory to Amazon, select active FBA enrollment as your enrollment method, because it is, and you can follow the guide, which is a step-by-step guide for active FBA enrollment, which is here. Basically shows you how to set things up. This is only an initial setup process, just so that your Amazon account is set up correctly, and then you can start adding products from the Growth Opportunities Report. You can see the child ASIN here. If you're familiar with selling on Amazon, which I'm sure you are, all you would do is just add products to the Amazon catalog using the ASIN, add your offer, set your price, and then just create an FBA shipment for however many quantity that you're actually sending. And then using our FBA wizard, you can then tell us how many quantity of units in your entire shipment. I'm assuming you'll be ordering multiple products at once, and then you just attach your shipment files, which is your SKU labels, your pick lists, and your box labels. And then once we have that, then we'll send you an invoice. Once that invoice is paid, we'll then proceed to manufacture those items for you, and we will prep and label those items and ship them off to Amazon for you. Now, our catalog is fairly vast. We have over 3,000 products in our catalog. Those contain many different variants of size and color, and tons of variation. In all, there's something in the region of about 50,000 SKUs available to purchase. You can view all of these via our wider catalog, which is, like I said, the Growth Opportunities Report only really gives you the top 130 or so recommendations every week. But if you want to just browse our catalog generally, you can just view our FBA catalog here, and it gives you all of the list prices for the products that we're selling, and you can actually physically view these products on the website as well. As you can see, these are the products here, and it tells you what the unit cost is. So this is what you would essentially be billed for every unit that we supply. This is the FBA fee, so we pre-calculate the FBA fees for you. So this is the fee that Amazon would charge you to fulfill the order to the customer. And this is the your profit for active FBA enrollment is this column here. So you can see we've already worked out your FBA profit for you as well, based on the cost of selling on Amazon, the unit cost, and the FBA fees as well. And as you can see here, we also have done this for passive FBA enrollment sellers, which I'll explain next, how our passive FBA enrollment program works. So with active FBA, you do need an Amazon seller account. So if you haven't got an Amazon seller account, the only way you can really benefit from FBA is through our passive FBA enrollment, which essentially is a Fulfilment by Amazon program which we have designed that allows anyone anywhere in the world to benefit from our FBA business just by investing in our product range, and which we then ship inventory to Amazon that we sell on our Amazon account, and we pay you a fixed guaranteed profitable payout for every unit of product sells. Now you're probably thinking, why would we do something like this? Well, this program is an investment program. It means that we're looking for outside investment. We're looking for ordinary people to just invest in our product range. That helps us to front the costs of manufacturing more of our product range and just getting more of our product range into Amazon warehouses, which means that more of our product range becomes available for Amazon Prime, and which just gets better visibility on the Amazon marketplace and just increases sales as we increase the number of SKUs we have enrolled in FBA. So that essentially is what a passive FBA enrollment program is. That is the purpose of it. It's so that we can get investment in order to increase the number of SKUs that we have enrolled in FBA. Currently we have somewhere in the region of about 300 SKUs enrolled in FBA, and which is less than 1% of the total amount of SKUs in our catalog. So as you can see, we are sort of, this program is in its infancy, and we are just sort of making these videos now to try and show people the benefit of passive FBA enrollment and how it does work for you as a completely passive way to earn money in the background without you having to do anything apart from invest and pick products to send to FBA. Now, this chart that you see in front of you here is a earnings summary. It's a dashboard from our FBA for Retailers web app, which you get access to as a passive FBA enrollee. And this was updated this morning. And as you can see, this particular enrollee, this is our top performing account, has been enrolled with us almost since the beginning, since we launched our passive FBA program almost 2 years ago. And they have so far enrolled in our FBA program. They have made £10,498.79 since enrolment in the program. That is 2,793 orders, as you can see there, and they currently have 58 active SKUs enrolled with us. As I mentioned briefly, we have around 300 SKUs enrolled in FBA at the moment. They currently have a share of 58 of those SKUs, so it's a pretty decent percentage size of our total SKU enrollment in FBA at the moment. So just to show you that this chart is not made up, I've logged into this person's account inside our FBA retailer app, and I'm going to drag this in now just to show you that it is the same. This is our FBA retailer app, which you'll have access to if you enroll in our FBA program. And as you can see, the all-time earnings there is the same. If I just refresh this page, you'll see it will reload. There you go. And as you can see, everything is exactly the same. So they have 567 units in stock. That's across all of their SKUs. The total earnings so far in April is £354, so that's how much money we've actually physically paid to them in April. The forecast for April, so our software automatically calculates a probability and sort of forecasts ahead what it thinks your sales will be for the current month based on the current performance. So at the moment the probability is 70% that the outcome for the month appears to be £500 in earnings. And then we have the all-time earnings, and then we have the number of active SKUs at the moment, and it shows how many SKUs that the person has currently out of stock. If we go to the FBA inventory page, we can see on this page here that the enrollee currently has these units out of stock, and this page is ordered by the amount of units in stock. And if you scroll right to the bottom, you can see that there are 58 units in stock for this particular SKU, 50 for this, 40 for this, and each one of these SKUs is a real live product on Amazon. If I just click on the button here, it will take you over to Amazon, and as you can see, this is amazon.co.uk. This is a real live product with reviews, and if I just scroll up so you can see it dispatches from Amazon and it's sold by us. There, look, and like you see, and you'll see there's other products on Amazon as well. All here, these are all our products, which are all available or already enrolled with FBA or are available for enrollment in FBA. So, and you can do that for pretty much any product on this page. You can see this is a diesel fuel cap sticker that we also manufacture and sell, which again has 4.5 star rating on Amazon. It is dispatches from Amazon, sold by us. This product is again enrolled by somebody else, by this particular seller in our passive FBA enrollment program, and they are benefiting from a continuous share of the profits as a result of that. So what can you do inside of this app? Well, the app tells you what your payout per unit is, it tells you what your cost per unit is, and it tells you what your profit per unit is. It also provides an estimation of how often this ASIN will sell. So this particular ASIN, this is data downloaded from Amazon and it's updated every 24 hours. This ASIN will sell every 11 days, and those figures are provided for every single SKU where data is provided to us by Amazon. And then it also gives you a live FBA status in this column here, which is how many units of SKU you have inbound, how many units of SKU you have, how many units of the SKU you have available on Amazon, and then it shows other things as well. If you're familiar with FBA with Amazon yourself, then you would know what these mean. FC transfer is fulfillment center transfer, where Amazon are moving stock around fulfillment centers in order to spread the stock around the country so they can get products in the hands of customers quicker. You have FC processing, if Amazon are processing units, if they're checking them in, or if they're processing orders. Then you have order pending, so that's an order where the customer has paid for an order. And then you have future inbound, which is stock, new stock that we are preparing to ship to Amazon. And you can also, within this app, you can quite easily adjust. I'm not going to do it because this is a live account, but you can sell and buy units. You have a credit balance in your account, which is here, and you can top up this. You can just click the add credit button and you can add credit to your FBA account, so you can buy more inventory for your existing enrolled SKUs. But essentially, if you wanted to add a unit of stock to this SKU, you would just click buy unit and then add that without a unit and subtract the unit cost from the available balance. Or something completely unique is that we also allow you to sell units, so you can completely come out of any particular SKU that you have enrolled. You can completely sell all of your units, and then you can just and there's no charge. You every time you sell a unit, you get back the cost of the unit in full. There are there's no charges or commissions on that, and you can then reuse that money to reinvest in newer lines of stock, or just add units of stock to your existing inventory directly from this web app. So essentially what it allows you to do is it allows anyone to just move around their inventory in their account at any time, just so that they are not getting stuck with inventory that doesn't sell. We take on board that risk, so if inventory doesn't sell and it gets liquidated, then we get the liquidated recovery cost, but you get all of the money that you've paid essentially back as credit, so you can reinvest that money back into the program or across your other SKUs, so that and by doing this we can essentially guarantee a fixed long-term profit of at least 25% return on investment across all of your inventory. that is guaranteed, and I'll explain that in a second. So essentially, with our passive FBA enrollment program, I did mention in the beginning that it is essentially an investment program where you're investing in our product range so that we can get as many SKUs as we can enrolled into FBA, which just increases sales and just sort of benefits us as a company. So our reward to you for investing in our product range and helping us do this is that we will then pay you a fixed profit share of the profits ongoing. So we guarantee at least a 25% ROI every single year, or we will buy back your inventory. So essentially how that works is that you place an initial order with us when you sign up for our passive FBA enrollment program. So that's £500 is your first shipment. What we will do is that we guarantee that you will make a 25% return, so you'll make £750 back on that initial investment within the first 12 months. Or what we'll do, we'll just say we'll just take all of your unsold inventory, and the unit cost that you've paid for that inventory we will just pay directly back to you, and then you can just come out of the program just basically at you've earned what you've earned so far, and then we just sort of buy all the inventory off you anyway, and you've essentially taken no risk whatsoever. You've not lost any money. In fact, you would have made money because you would have sold. You obviously would have made sales, and that's how we essentially guarantee that this is risk-free for anyone who wants to do this, and we back that with our money-back guarantee. So if you do want to get started with passive FBA enrollment, there are 6 basic steps. Step number 1 is book a free 30-minute call with myself. I recommend doing this because it allows me to answer any questions that you might have where I haven't managed to explain how the program works enough in these videos. I'm sure you might have questions that you want to ask. If you book a call with me, we can go back over everything. I can explain in more depth how the program works. I can give you a full tour of the FBA retailer app where you would manage your inventory. I can show you how to use the FBA growth opportunities report. However, recently I have been putting out videos every week, and we'll continue to do that every Thursday to show people how to use that report and how to benefit from it. I can show you how to use our catalog. Anyway, I can do all of this in a 30-minute call. So please, if you are interested in enrolling in this program, or it sounds like something you might be interested in, then do go and book a call, and then we can have a talk about that. Once you've done that, I'll ask you to go and create a retailer account with us. Like I said, you need to create a retailer account with us regardless of whether you're selling actively or passively. Do that, it takes 2 minutes. Once you've done that, you need to create your first shipment. So that is a simple case as just browsing our FBA catalog, or using our growth opportunities report to get top recommendations for the products that you should enroll, and you can access that report through this link here. And then what we will do then is that once you've placed your first order, you do that through our website. We will then manufacture those items, prep and label them for FBA, and we will ship them off to Amazon. And then roughly that process takes between 7 and 10 days. Once Amazon receive the shipment, they will then check the shipment in. That can take anywhere, usually up to 2 weeks, for the shipment to become available for sale on Amazon.co.uk. During busy times around Christmas time, it can certainly take a lot longer, perhaps maybe 3 to 4 weeks to check a shipment in. This is just because Amazon are just receiving so much stock during around that time. But anyway, once your stock is available, you can access your account via our FBA Retailers web app, which works on a mobile phone. You can use it from anywhere in the world. And you can use that app to track your sales, to track your inventory, make adjustments to your inventory, or you can access the growth opportunities report from inside there as well. And we essentially then pay you we issue payments on a fortnightly basis, because that's when we get paid by Amazon. We issue a fixed, you get for every sale that is made, you get a fixed profitable payout for every single sale, and that payout amount is shown in this column here in our FBA price list. And as you can see, for example, if you take an A3 print art. We sell lots of art prints like these. If you take something like this and you enroll the A3 variant, this variant, say you enroll this particular product, you can see in the price list before you even enroll the product, you can see what the unit cost is, what the payout is. So the payout is the physical amount of money that we will pay to you, and the profit, which is there's a 37% ROI on A3 prints, for example. The average ROI across our entire catalogue at the moment is 28.99%, which is down the bottom. It's hidden behind the back of my face, so you can't see it. But yeah, it's 28.99%. But we guarantee at least a 25% ROI every single year whilst you remain enrolled in this program. So why would you potentially want to invest in our passive FBA enrollment program? So I'll read out from the screen, but you can obviously come to this page and you can read all of this yourself anyway. But essentially, there's no setup cost or time investment because with passive FBA enrollment, you don't need to have an Amazon account, which means that you don't need to do any of the things, which means you don't need to list products, you don't need to market them. All you do is simply choose which products from our catalogue you wish to invest in, create shipments so that we manufacture those, inventory for those products, and we ship them off to Amazon, and that's it. There's no supplier management because we are your supplier. Like I said, we are the manufacturer of these products, so they're always available. We can always replenish stock. And so there's no worries about dealing with suppliers. You don't have to deal with orders because Amazon deal with that. That is the sort of primary benefit of FBA. Whenever our prices change annually, we adjust our price list twice a year, usually once in April and once in November. When that happens, our FBA price list is updated. The unit cost increases. For example, if our costs go up, our unit cost increases. So the cost per unit of inventory will go up slightly, but the payout will also go up, and so the profit remains the same. So you will still earn a guaranteed 25% net profit ROI every single year whilst enrolled in this program. That doesn't change regardless whether we put our prices up. If we put our prices up, then you just get paid more per product. The amount of return on investment remains the same. So we have continuous available inventory because, like I said, we actually physically make all the products, so we never run out of stock. There's no selling fees or advertising costs. The amount that we pay you is fixed, it's guaranteed, and you can see it before you even invest in a single SKU. We also offer exclusive SKU ownership, which is essentially the SKUs that you choose and pick. You have exclusivity over those SKUs, which means that no other passive FBA enrollee can buy inventory for the SKUs that you choose, which means that you essentially get complete exclusivity over the SKU once you've enrolled it in the program. The profit is guaranteed. Like I said, it's a 25%, at least a 25% ROI. Some products have more, some products have less, but the average is at least 25%. You get access to Amazon.co.uk. Like I said, even without an Amazon seller account, you can make money from selling on Amazon, essentially FBA. And we do that through, we sell the products physically on our own Amazon seller account, and we just pay you a share percentage of the profits. The reason why we would want to get as much stock as we can into FBA is because most of our catalogue is already on Amazon for sale, but most of it is fulfilled directly by ourselves, which is what they call FBM, fulfilled by merchant. And fulfilled by merchant products just don't get the same visibility as products which are stored and fulfilled by Amazon, because Amazon offer faster delivery, they offer free next day delivery on FBA lines, and more than half of UK households have a Prime subscription, and all of the products that we send into FBA are eligible for free next day delivery to Prime members. So that's why it is super beneficial to try and get as much stock as we can enrolled into FBA, and with your investment in this program, that's what we're aiming to do. And lastly, it's completely hands-off. Like I said, you don't, apart from just choosing products for which we provide recommendations every week anyway, you can purchase new inventory, you can enroll new SKUs, and you can manage your inventory literally anywhere in the world. You could be sat on a beach on holiday, and you could just log in once a day just to manage your SKUs, and that's all you need to do. Completely hands off, and we guarantee you this 25% ROI year on year. So what is the minimum, a couple of FAQs to go over. What is the minimum spend? So the minimum spend, as I touched on briefly, is £500. That is to place your first initial FBA shipment with us, and then there are no minimum spend requirements for all FBA shipments after that. So your first order is £500. When you actually create an account with us, the enrolment fee is £500. We will then credit your account with a £500 credit. So when you go to place your first FBA shipment, you effectively you add at least £500 worth of inventory to your basket via our website when you pick and choose the products, and then you essentially redeem your credit balance for a discount code to the equivalent of £500, and then you just place the order using the enrolment fee that you've paid. So the enrolment fee is a credit balance that you can physically use to spend on your first shipment. Later shipments, then, if you want to enroll new products, you don't need to, there is no minimum order requirements. The only minimum order requirement, which is the same for initial shipments and future shipments, is that when you're enrolling new SKUs, you have to enroll at least 5 units per SKU. That is the minimum enrollment quantity. Are there any shipping costs? No, there aren't. We cover all the shipping costs from ourselves here to whichever fulfillment center Amazon want us to send the stock to. So the only fee that you pay every time you create a shipment is the unit cost of the items themselves. And also, just a word on when you actually enroll new SKUs, you actually get a discount of between 5 and 22% off the unit cost, which is shown in our FBA price list. Because when you enroll new SKUs, we actually offer a small discount as well. So you'll see that the unit cost for enrolling new SKUs is actually slightly cheaper than what you see in the price list. So you track your sales through our FBA retailer web app, which I showed you earlier on. And you also top up inventory units through there as well, and you top up inventory units through the buy and sell. So you manage your inventory, buy and sell units using your credit balance. Once your credit balance is used up, you can just top up in increments of £10, and that gives you a credit balance that you can then use to buy new inventory for. If you want to add new SKUs to your inventory, that is new enrollment. So you then go and find that SKU on our website, add it to your cart, check out through the website, and that's how you do new enrollments. So who owns the physical inventory? So the inventory is ours. You just invest in a profit share. This is to comply with Amazon policies. So all of the inventory that is at Amazon warehouses is owned by us, it's insured by us, so you don't need to worry about any of that. Can I sell inventory units? So you can't. You can't sell inventory units to any other enrollee or outside to any other person or business, but you can just sell back your inventory units for credit, which you can then use that credit to add more units of stock to other lines which you already have enrolled, or you can redeem your credit balance for a discount code, which you can then use against new enrollments if you wish to add new products to your inventory. Are your payouts guaranteed? Yes, they are. The profit amount it's pre-calculated and it's guaranteed. You'll earn a profit from every single sale, and I've mentioned time and time again that profit is guaranteed to be a 25% ROI every single year across your entire inventory. Do the payouts change? Yes, the payouts do change. The payouts only change when we change our prices, and that's because if our prices change because costs increase, then we change our prices, so we start selling the product for more on Amazon. Your payout increases, and the amount of profit you make stays the same. So when will I receive payouts? So we issue payouts every 2 weeks, in line with the same payout schedule as and when we receive money from Amazon. We receive fortnightly disbursements from Amazon, and then once that money hits our bank account, we then disperse those payments to you, and then we notify you once we've issued those payments for you. You can see at any time how much money you're due to be paid in your FBA retailer web app. Are there any ongoing costs or long-term storage fees? So there are no ongoing costs. There is no cost whatsoever. Long-term storage fees, again, there are no fees. The reason why we put this long-term storage fees in there, because anyone who is familiar with Amazon FBA, you will be familiar that if you have your own Amazon seller account, any sort of non-selling inventory which is stuck in Amazon warehouses for more than 270 days, I think it is, that starts to incur long-term storage fees. Well, with passive FBA enrollment, you don't have to worry about any of that. We incur all those fees, and you don't pay any of that whatsoever. Your payouts remain fixed and guaranteed for every unit of product that gets sold. So what are the risks? Well, there's, as I think I've explained, there's virtually zero risk to doing that, to doing this. We're that confident in the results that we've already achieved for others. Like I said, we've been operating this program for 2 years. That we say that if you don't achieve a 25% ROI within the first 12 months, so your initial shipment is £500, if you don't receive £750 worth of payouts in the first year, then we'll just give you an offer to buy back all of your unsold inventory, which you can either choose to take or not. Can you do passive FBA enrollment if you're based outside the UK? Yes, this is one of the super benefits of the program, is that because it's an investment program, you can do, and it's completely hands-off, you can do this from anywhere in the world regardless of where you're from. All you need to do is front up the money up front to invest in the products that you want us to enroll into FBA, and then you earn a fixed guaranteed profitable payout every time that product sells on Amazon. And finally, can I sell my own products with passive FBA enrollment? So unfortunately not. This program is exclusive to our product range and is designed exclusively for enrollment of our own products into FBA. So if you are, if you sell your own products, we don't allow you to enroll your own products into this passive FBA enrollment program. So if you want to find out more, I would highly recommend booking a free call with myself so we can go over it perhaps in more depth. But you can also join our retailer portal from this link, or there are plenty of other links across the website, such as wherever you see this, join our seller community. This is the same thing. Just pop your email address in there. You'll be taken over to Slack. You'll have to create a free Slack account. Slack is a workspace team, like Microsoft Teams, the same thing as that. Essentially, that's what we use. That's how we communicate with our resellers on an almost daily basis, and you'll receive notifications and things, program updates through that app as well. And so I highly recommend joining our community because you get direct access to me. You can ask me questions 7 days a week. I'm always available to help you guys out. So I would highly recommend doing that, even if you're interested in something else we're doing, even if it's not FBA. Let's just go through this. So there's a question. This was asked back in July last year. This is Ben. Ben is currently one of our enrollees. If you're probably familiar with Ben, if you've been following any of my other videos, Ben is currently enrolled in our Dropship Launch Accelerator program with his eBay store. But Ben has already been selling with us in our passive. He's been a passive FBA enrollee for more than 6 months, and I think is earning about over £200 a month now from his enrolment in the program. So before Ben even joined us, he did post this question, and I'm just going to go over what he said and what I replied. So because it answers a lot of the concerns people have about, enrolling in a program such as this. So Ben essentially said, having briefly done FBA before, I found the following problematic. So a large startup cost was number one, finding profitable items to sell was number two. Number three, Amazon seemingly jumping on every item you sell and beating your price and selling before you can. Number four, finding retailers to purchase items to make a profit. Well, that's us. And four, oversaturated selling market. So I understand what you're offering, but I want to know what it is and what's in it for you. So as I explained there, what's in it for us is essentially it's your investment. It helps us get more products into Amazon FBA, and that essentially helps the product sell more on Amazon, which just benefits both you and us from there onwards. So continuing on with what Ben said, so by all accounts you could do this yourself without the need for sellers sign up with you. I'm talking about the passive FBA option, which is what I've been talking about. Obviously you take a percentage of the profits, so it's a profit share where we guarantee you at least 25% ROI. But he said, not sure how this isn't one of those too good to be true things. Yeah, which is completely true. People often do see this program and one of their first thoughts is, surely this can't be true. No, it is absolutely true. It is a genuine profit share, and everything I've explained here is completely true and 100% legit. So as Ben understood it at this point was, I buy the goods and you basically do everything else. Yes, entirely true. All I need to do is have the money, buy stock, and that's it. Yes, that's also true. My thinking there is then a lot of competition to sell stock. Well, this is where the SKU exclusivity comes in, where the products that you choose to enroll, you're completely SKU exclusive to those. Nobody else can come in and then start buying inventory for those SKUs, which is one of the concerns that Ben had, which we sort of alleviate that concern after we told him about the SKU exclusivity. Sorry to sound so negative and cynical, but so many scams, which is fair enough. There are a lot of people trying to scam people out there. Anyway, so yeah, I replied just addressing his concerns. So first of all, the large setup cost. Essentially, with a passive FBA program, you have complete control of the setup cost. It's £500 for an initial enrolment for your first shipment. After that, you can spend as little or as much as you want. £500 is just it's the right size of initial investment to get the guaranteed results that we are guaranteeing with this program. It allows you to choose a wide range of SKUs, which obviously gives you you could choose between 30 to 40 SKUs, 5 units per SKU. That is probably around about a £500 shipment, and then once we send that off to Amazon, then you've got lots of opportunities for something to take off and become a bestseller. And then what you can do then is you can just products that don't sell, you can just remove the inventory, sell back the inventory, and move that stock into your better selling lines, and then just benefit from, and then just keep enrolling new products, expand your product range, and grow your sales month after month, just by enrolling new products every single month. Number two is finding profitable items to sell. Well, every product that you invest in, that you purchase through this program, is profitable because the fixed payout, the payout is fixed, and the payout is always profitable, and you can see in advance what the profit will be for any product that you choose to invest in, just by looking at our FBA catalog for any product type. You can see in these columns you have the unit cost, payout, profit amount, and the ROI as a percentage, and every single product is a positive ROI, so every single product is profitable, which is what I explained there. So concerns about Amazon selling cheaper, well, rest assured this cannot happen, because we don't offer our products to Amazon. So I know Amazon do contact suppliers. If a product is very popular on Amazon, Amazon themselves as a company may reach out to suppliers and say, hey, we want to buy your products. Or we don't sell to Amazon, so Amazon will never be able to jump on your listing or hijack your listing and sort of take over and just sell it at a cheaper price and just take all the sales for you, because we don't allow Amazon to buy our products. So this just doesn't apply. You'll have SKU exclusivity over the product completely. So yeah, you'll be the only person who can buy inventory. You'll be the only person who'll benefit from the sales. Number 4 doesn't apply to us. Number 4 was finding retailers. I think Ben's on about finding other retailers to basically finding suppliers. I think he was on about, well, if you buy our products, you only need one supplier, which is us. So I don't think this applies to us. And number 5, oversaturated selling market. So yeah, so we offer SKU exclusivity for the ASINs that you enroll. So you don't have oversaturation, because you're the only person who is benefiting from the sales. You're the only seller. These are our own products, so we're the only seller of the product anyway. We manufacture and sell the products under our own brands. So other sellers can't. Our brand's trademark, copy protected. So other sellers can't jump on our listings and sell our products because we don't supply the products to anyone else. And if anyone was to try and sell on our listings, we would just essentially just file a complaint with Amazon, and Amazon would just delete them from the listing. I actually don't. That is a previous problem in the past. I don't even think that problem applies anymore, because we are registered in the Amazon brand registry. Nobody can actually even sell on our listings without prior authorization from ourselves anyway. So in terms of what's in it for us, yeah, we have a vast product range, over 50,000 unique SKUs. So that's potential SKUs that anyone can enroll into FBA. We add new products every single month. And like I said, only a fraction of these products are currently enrolled in Amazon's FBA program. As of this date, it's about 300 SKUs currently, which is way less than 1%. If we were to try and enroll as much as that, as many of those SKUs as possible, it would just be a huge cost burden on ourselves, and a time burden as well. And it's just not an invest. It's just, there's just, if you imagine trying to put 10,000 SKUs into FBA at 5 units a SKU every time. It's just, even as the manufacturer, where obviously our manufacturing costs are fairly low per unit, it still adds up to a considerable amount of money. So which is why we've developed this program in the first place, because with outside investment, that then funds our operations to actually go ahead, physically produce those units of inventory, and then we can ship them to Amazon as a result of your investment. So this is why we've built this program, and this is why we are encouraging people to invest in our product range, which is exactly what I said to Ben back in July last year, and this hasn't changed. And then finally, yeah, if you have any questions, as I just said to Ben, just join our seller community and I'll be happy to have a quick chat with you. So that pretty much sums up everything you need to know about passive FBA enrollment. So in this video, I explained to you the 2 ways in which you can start earning an income with us, either with your own Amazon seller account through wholesale FBA, which is active FBA, or if you don't have an Amazon seller account, or you're not interested in becoming an Amazon seller, but you still like the sound of this program, you still like the sound of just having a hands-off investment program where you can just invest in inventory, we do everything else, and then you just earn this guaranteed 25% ROI year on year, then yeah, do check us out. Put all the links in the description, and if you are interested, book a call with me. We can go over it and we'll get you set up, ready to go, and we will help you create your first shipment, and then you will start making a passive income from FBA. So I'm going to leave this one here today. Hope you guys have a lovely evening, and if you have any questions, you can leave a comment or just check out my seller community and we can have a conversation in there. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll put something up in the next couple of days. Alright, see you guys. Ta-ra.